Should you bring your baby to Disney World? Let's dive into it. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Ember with Escape Velocity Travels, and if you are debating on bringing your baby to Disney World, I'm here with my top 5 reasons why you should actually consider bringing them to Disney World. I know a lot of times there's a lot of feedback from people that have not really experienced Disney, that they don't think that it's worth the money to bring their infant to Disney World, and everybody always says that you should just wait until your kids are older so that they could remember it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you should. I'm here to give you my 5 reasons why you should consider bringing them to Disney World and why you shouldn't listen to all those people who think that you should wait till they're older. My number 5 reason is the on-site support at the parks. So at each of the parks, they have a little area called the Baby Care Center, and it's a building that all the moms, all the dads can go into whenever you need something for your little one, whether that means you need a place to feed them, maybe nurse them, you need to change a diaper, maybe they need a quiet place just to kind of get away from some of the loud noises or the hustle and bustle. Sometimes it might just be a lot of people for them. It's their first time maybe being around a lot of people, and it might be a little overwhelming. So that's a good place. It's very quiet, very calm in those areas. And within them, they have the baby water, and they have other amenities there that you could actually pay for if you forget a few things, like sometimes baby formula. They have diapers and wipes, and they have some other essentials there as well. So like strollers and things you might need around the park, like ponchos, other little trinkets. So they're a really great place to stop for your little one. I've stopped at them before and they were great. Very clean, very nice. I mean, it's the cast members there, so you can't go wrong. You know, they're always so friendly. And there was like an area when we went into it, there's an area with a TV and some chairs, so your little one can like kind of get some zone out time if they need it. Or say you have 2 kids, a baby and a toddler. Your toddler can go watch the TV for a second while you nurse or tend to your little one. So it's a really great space, and they have one at each of the parks, and I'm going to list a link of those below so that you can use it whenever you go into the parks. Number 4 is the attractions. So a lot of times when you think about the rides, that they have height requirements that your little one can't go on, but that's not true for every ride. There are tons of rides in the parks that your little one could go on that don't have a height requirement. That includes the rides like Pirates of the Caribbean, It's a Small World, Peter Pan, The Little Mermaid, the Nemo ride. I mean, there's a long list of rides without height requirements that your little one could go on and that you can experience it with them. And say you have some other children in your party that don't want to go always on like a baby ride and they want to go on a bigger ride. Well, the parks have what they call a rider switch, and you and your family could do that as well, as long as you have like 2 adults, and you could do a rider switch with your little one. So someone could go on the ride with your older children, and then you, whenever they come off, you can switch, and then the other adult can go on the ride. And then sometimes they allow another one of your party members to go with you, so you're not alone. So they have many options for you. Don't feel like you can't enjoy the bigger rides and the smaller rides with your little one. My number 3 is the dining perks. So when your infant, 2 and younger, go to the parks or any of the restaurants, they dine for free if it's a buffet or family style restaurant. So, and this also includes those dinings that are character dinings. So normally it costs like between $30 to $50 per person for those dining experiences with the characters. But if you have an infant, you don't pay for them, because what they say in Disney is that your child would eat off of your plate. So when you go to a buffet or you have the family style where they'll come bring out platters of everything, such as like Tusker House, that's a good one. They'll come out, bring you platters of everything, and then your infant eats that food essentially off your plate. Now, if you go to a restaurant and you physically order them a plated meal, so it's a restaurant that has like a menu of items, and you order them food, you will have to pay for those. But if it's a buffet or family style, you don't pay anything for them. So that's free for them to get in. And if you go to a character dining, then they get to see the characters. You don't have to pay extra for that. And you get them to sign the books if you want to. They take photos with them. It's a very, very good positive note why you should bring your kids to Disney World at that time. And you don't have to stand in the long lines outside waiting for the characters. You enjoy a meal and get to see them at the same time. And if you haven't watched our other videos, that's like one of my favorite things to do, to take the kids. So it's a very good deal to take them. My number 2 reason is, again, on the trend of no cost. There's no cost when you bring them to the park and when they stay in the hotel. So 0 to 2, that's your infant. They don't cost anything when you book a hotel with Disney World and when you go to the park. So you don't need a ticket for them at all. And if you've seen the cost of the tickets, that's a really great deal. And the hotel, what I like about it is, like, say for example, we are now a family of 6, but I have 2 under 3. So I can technically book a room that is intended only for like up to 4 adults, and it kind of be a little cheaper room, as opposed to booking like a suite or 2 rooms for 6 people. So that's something you can do as well. My all-time favorite, number 1 reason why, is because you want to. You want to bring your little one to Disney World, you bring them to Disney World. There's always going to be a reason somebody says don't bring them because they're not going to remember. Well, let me tell you, if you bring your infant to any vacation while they're, I don't know, less than 5 years old, I highly doubt they're going to remember it. So would you rather go to Disney World or would you rather go somewhere else? I have 4 kids and we've been multiple times throughout the years and in different age groups. And when they're like so little, that's where it's just their imagination and their eyes just light up and they're so excited and they just can't wait to get to the characters. They can't wait to get to the ride or just to play in bubbles or just to run around the park. I mean, it's such a really unique and special experience. I think every parent should, get to indulge in it at least once. I mean, of course, we're a little Disney fanatics. You're holding out and you are set. You want to bring your little one to Disney World, then do it. That's my top 5 reasons. Would you consider bringing your infant to Disney World? I would love to know. And I would love to know why. What was the main reason that steered you to bring them to Disney World? I would love to hear it. Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, this is Ember with Escape Velocity Travels. Bye-bye, friends.